So after you know how I manage my trades, how I use my take profits and my stop losses, it is now time to do some additional testing, and I do this with Edgewonk. If you are not an Edgewonk customer, you can also use your own Excel journal for that, no problem. So what I do when I add a new trade is that the original take profit is always the next pivot. So I put my take profit in my trading software to S3 or R3 depending on direction, but in Edgewonk I choose the take profit, or I record the take profit as the next pivot. So to make this clear, if I enter here for example, then this would be my take profit, 33 pips, and my actual take profit in the trading strategy would be down here at S3. Alright, so what I do by that is that I analyze whether taking profit at S1 is making me more money, or whether trailing it down to S3 as far as possible is making me more money. That's the reason why I do this in Edgewonk. And then we test alternative take profits as well, and those are these ones. So what I test is a set and forget approach for 2R, break even after 2/3. So we simply, if we get in here for a 20 pips stop, then our take profit will be at 40, and then we take profit here, and after 2/3 of the way we go to break even. The same for 3R. And you would be surprised how well this strategy actually performs. I did a rundown a few years ago about different strategies, and for all these strategies I tested a set and forget approach of 3R, so 3-to-1 risk reward ratio, and they all performed their best at 3R. If you had the balls to let it run, then this take profit approach actually turned a lot of strategies into winners from initial losers. Yeah. This is why I'm testing this, and of course if I can find a set and forget approach which is performing better than my active trade management approach, then I will stop making my life so hard. So far I'm performing better than the 3R strategy, however it comes very close. So the other thing that I test is trail the stop loss distance, so per pip. So every time we go 1 pip down, the stop loss will be pulled 1 pip down until we would have get taken out somewhere here. And the other thing I test is follow the M15 stocks. This one is a bit discretionary, so it's harder to really analyze this with hindsight, because everything is obvious with hindsight. But for example, had I gotten in this bar, what I would then do is that I wait for a close above the yellow moving average and the stochastics on the M15 pointing up, and that is when I would get out. So in this case here. So these are the approaches I'm testing at the moment. Feel free to test them as well. I recommend especially that you test these two here. What you are already testing by using the journal is how you would perform if you always took profit at the next pivot. Now you are testing how you would perform if you always take profit after 2R or after 3R with a reasonable break-even strategy to let price breathe a bit. And I'm pretty sure that these two take profit strategies will perform fairly well for a lot of you guys until you get a hang of managing trades actively. So these two strategies are winners for me actually, which is quite interesting. Okay, so if you have any other ideas for testing take profit approaches, stop loss strategy always stays the same, by the way, always behind the last swing low or high. Yeah, so if you have any other ideas for testing take profit approaches, let me know. I'm always eager to hear.